Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for always watching me. And so we have the part 1 of this video there, and we are going to have the part 2 today. So in order to get what we are doing, please, if you have not watched the part 1, I will leave the link in the comment section or the description box, and then you can click on it and watch the part 1. Please make sure to like and share this video for me, and also I beg you to comment. Your comment is very important, and even if it's just an emoji, just leave an emoji there, it's okay. Click on the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new video you get notification. Okay, so we are going to start with a down part. So I've cut lining for all of them. So this is one of the down part. So you see where the lining is. You see where the length of the lining, and so this will come and join this way and it will be okay. Do you get it? This is the front part, this is the back parts. Yes, so as I said, we are going to divide the back into 2. And so what I'm going to do is, when I take the lining, this is the correct side of the fabric. Hope you get it. This is the correct side, and so we'll join the lining from the correct side. And so I'll just place this here, you see, and then I'm going to sew on this, you see, sew it all through. I'll do that, and then what I'm going to do is this one too. I'm going to divide this and divide it here, and then sew it all through. Join the lining to the fabric, then I'll come and show it to you. I'm going to line these ones also. What I have done is the front part, I've added stiff to the lining. Do you get it? You can decide to omit it. So I've added stiff to the lining parts of the front. Do you get it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach the fabric to it this way. You can decide to sew the lining separately and then sew the fabric also separately. Do you get it? But I am going to attach it to it this way. You see? This way. Then I'm going to run a quick stitch on it to join everything in place. I have this one also this way. You see? So this I'm going to do it, and then run stitches on it to keep it in place. You get it? Okay. And then when we come to the middle part also, this is the neck side. So this is the neck. So what I'll do at this part is, this is going to be here this way, you see, and this is going to be here this way. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it this way to the other side, you see, and then sew the neckline, then give it a top stitch, and then turn it to the other side and iron. I'll do the same for this one also. When it comes to the back, I just added stiff to the neckline. You see, even the stiff is not straight, so just cut stiff like the way you cut your facing. You see, so I'm going to turn this way, and then I'll have the fabric. So this is the wrong side, this is the correct side. So the correct side is going to face the fabric this way, and I'm going to sew on it 1/2 inch and then open it to the other side, iron on top very well. You get it? Now this is the sleeve. So I have my lining for the sleeve also. Now what I'm going to do is the sleeve, the lining is shorter than the sleeve itself. So when I pick the sleeve this way, I'm going to first sew it down. This is the right side of the sleeve, so I'll attach it to it this way. So then I'll pull it for it to be equal with this, iron it well, and then I'll come and show it to you. Okay guys, so I'm done adding my lining to it. Now take this advice from me. If you want to follow what I did and want to pull the down up like this, don't go more than 1 inch. Okay, if you go more than one like I did, you are going to suffer. So you can see the problem I have here. This place is not straight, you see. It's not smooth. Some of them have crumpled on top because I went more than 1 inch. So if you want to pull like I've pulled, make sure you do just 1 inch and not the 3 inches that I did. Do you get it? So this is the front. After, what I did was to measure the zip allowance. The zip allowance we added was 2 inches, and because I took ½ inch to join the lining to the fabric, I measured 1.5. Do you get it? 1.5. And so this is it. This is it for the front, and this is it for the back. You see the problem I have. So when you are pulling, make sure you pull 1 inch and not more than that. Do you get it? Now these are the sleeves, so I've added lining to them, you see. So put the sleeves aside, and this is the back part and this is the front part. So the front part, what I've done is to hold the zip allowance. Do you get it? So I measured 1.5 because I used ½ inch to join the lining to the fabric. So after sewing the lining at the neck area, the next thing is to join the lining at the zip allowance area. So I measured 1.5. So I have this and then ironed. So it's like this. And so the next thing we are going to do is to attach this to this. Okay, so I have this coming here, this one also coming here. So what we are going to do is place it on it this way, you see. And then I'm going to sew this way, ½ inch, follow this way all through. Then we will be arranging it while we sew. Do you get it? ½ inch, ½ inch all through to this. And I'll do the same thing for this side also. Now I'm going to have darts at the back of the dress. That's okay. I'm going to place my tape measure here, and then I'm going to measure 6 inches here, 6 inches here. Okay, then I'm going to have a dart of 5 inches. Do you get it? 5. It's 9. I've added, it's 9. It's 4.5 and I've added ½ inch to make it 5 inch. Do you get it? So 5 inch also here, and then 5 inch at the waistline. Do you get it? Okay. And then ½ inch on each side to get our darts. Do you get it? Okay, so I'm going to go this way. Because this dress is, the neck is a high neck, that is why I went up like that. You can decide to make the calculations like your bust, then you add your actual bust point, then you add 3 inches to it. So if your actual bust point is 10, you add 3 inches, and that's going to be 13. And so you place your tape measure here and then measure your 13. Do you get it? So this is it. I'm going to transfer the same thing to the other side. What I'm going to do is to hold it this way, you see, and then this way, and then I'm going to sew to this point, and I'll do the same thing for this side. So I'll do that and then we'll continue. Okay guys, so this is it for the front part. You see, I've joined it together very well. You see, so the next thing is for me to knit this. Now you can decide to sew the fabric separately, that is, join the fabric separately and then join the lining separately. Then after, you attach it together so that this part will be inside. Do you get it? But the reason why I prefer doing this is that when I want to make adjustments, I can easily make adjustments here without undoing the whole dress and then making my adjustments. I can easily do you get it? Now this is the back part. This is the back. So the next thing to do is to join this to this. So you attach it this way and this way, you see. So what you have to do is to open this up this way so that this will be in the middle, you see, and then you attach this on it, you see, and then sew on a 1/2 inch, and then do the same thing for this one also. Do you get it? But before I will do that, I will first attach the down part to the upper part first. Do you get it? Separately. I'll attach them separately. So I'll just pick this and then attach the down part this way, and I'm going to sew it all through on a 1/2 inch, you see. Sew it this way on a 1/2 inch all through. Do you get it? The front part, I'm going to take the pins from this, you see, this part. Then I'm going to attach this also. I'm going to join it this way, you see, and sew it all to this side, you see. Sew it this way, sew on a 1/2 inch. Then I'll do the same thing for this side before I will join the shoulders together. Do you get it? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach a pocket to this dress, and this is what I'm going to use as the pocket. So I'll measure from the waist here. I'm going to measure 2.5, so 1/2 inch to join to the waist of the dress. Do you get it? The upper part. And then from here, this pocket, I have this to be 8.5, and then the length to be also 8.5. Do you get it? So you just cut it that way, and then you shape the size this way. You have to cut 4 of it. Do you get it? So I'm going to place this here. I'm going to measure the inches we need from it. So it's like 2 inches, the allowance. Do you get it? So at the 2 inches side. Do you get it? So I will do the same thing for this side, and then the back part also. So I'll do it that way, and then we'll continue. Now let me place, before I will join the upper part to the down part, or the front to the back, I'm going to place my measurement. I'm going to place my measurement on this. So the waistline, we are looking at 38. And so 38, you are going to divide it into 2, and that's going to give us 19. So 19 is here. You see, then we have 3 inches and 4 inches. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll need 2 inches on each side. 2 inches here. And then 2 inches also here. The bust here, we need 46. Do you get it? So divided into 2 is going to be 23. So 23 here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So we have 3 inches on each side, but we'll make adjustments here. We are going to make adjustments on this. Let's place this here, and then measure the armhole. We need armhole of 10 inches plus 1 to join the sleeve. So that's going to be 11. So 11 here. Okay. And bear in mind that the armhole, the upper part here, is going to take ½ inch because we will join this shoulder. So we are going to measure 11.5. Do you get it? This is from the back armhole. This is from the back bar. When we get to the front, we'll make the adjustments there. So 11.5 here. And then when we place this at the shoulder, we're trying to get the exact bust measurement, which is 12. Shoulder to bust is 12. So if I want to take my bust measurements, I'll take it from the shoulder to bust. Do you get it? So the 46 divided by 2 is going to be 23 here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.5. So let's say 2 1/4 here, then 2 1/4 also here. You get it? Let's measure 11.5 also here. Okay, so the reason why it's best to take the measurement from the back is because the way the front here, the bust is this way. If you decide to take the measurement here, you're going to get it wrong. Better still, what you can do is, we are taking 2 inches from 8. We added 2 inches extra to 8. So you just place your tape measure here and then measure your 2 inches extra allowance. You do the same thing also here, and that is it. So you sew on it. Do you get it? So I will join all of that and then we'll continue. Okay guys, so here is it. I've joined one part and also fixed the sleeve for one part. I've joined the shoulders. So the next thing I'm going to do is this part. Now after joining the pocket like I said, so I already have the marked measurements, so I'm going to sew here, you see. Then when I get to here, I will go this way all the way to this, come here and then sew it down. Do you get it? And that will be it. This is the sleeve that I'm going to attach. Now the armhole, I measured 10.5 for the dress, so I'm measuring 10.5 instead of 11. This is my 10.5, the armhole measurement. So instead of adding 1 inch, I added ½ inch. And then I'm measuring 4.5 for the wrist. So my 4.5 will be here. So I'm going to join from this to this. You get it? So So I'm going to sew on this line, and then after I'll turn it in. So after sewing on this line, the next thing is I'll turn it inside, and then this armhole here will come to the armhole of the dress, you see, and then sew it all around. You get it? Okay. So just as I've done for this, so you see. Okay, so I'll do that and then we'll continue. Okay guys, so here is it. I'm done joining it. So the next is to attach my zip to it. So this is the zip I'm going to use. So I'll just place my zip here. You see, this will go inside, then this will come here like this, you see. Then I'll open up. So I'll open the zip this way and then place it here this way, you see. Now I'm going to sew all the way to the down. So you see, this zip is very long, so I'll sew it all the way to the down, and then do the same for the other side. Then we will see the finished look. Okay guys, so this is it. We are done. So the next thing to do is to close it for you to see. So this is it, you see. We are done with the dress. Very simple to make. So I'm going to put this on the mannequin for you to see the end result. Thanks so much for watching. Please, if you are watching me and you have not yet subscribed, do well to subscribe, like and share this video, leave a comment as well. Bye bye.